Free National Movement senators wanted to show that it wasn't only the members of the lower house who were united with their suspended leader. They boycotted the Senate proceedings today to prove it.
As Carla Palmer tells us, during the session today, the F&M senators held a press conference nearby, solidifying their stance with Minnis and disagreement with the Speaker's ruling.
As the Senate convened for its scheduled sitting in the upper chamber, noticeably absent were opposition senators. Still, the business of the Senate continued, with first readings of bills and resolutions recently passed in the lower house of Parliament. Government senators, however, were quick in their response to the absence of opposition members. Senator Frank Smith spoke on behalf of the group.
We wish to register on behalf of the Bahamian people our disappointment and disgust at their behavior, because at the end of the day, they're here to serve the good of the Bahamian people through their participation. And it is my understanding that they had breakfast earlier in the morning at the taxpayers' expense, but refused to enter into the chamber.
Opposition senators were in fact at the House of Assembly, just not in the Senate chambers. Instead, the group had gathered in the minority room of Parliament. Leader of opposition business in the Senate, Desmond Bannister, explains.
As a courtesy to the Vice President and leader of the government, if we sought to make a communication, we would advise them of it. The Vice President has the authority to say that something is controversial in his view, and as such he does not permit us to communicate it at that time. He exercised that prerogative.
Like their counterparts in the lower house, opposition senators are protesting the action taken by House of Assembly Speaker, the Honorable Dr. Kendall Major, in naming opposition leader, the Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis. Senator Kwesi Thompson says opposition members in both houses of Parliament will remain on one accord.
We believe the Honorable Speaker is wrong. We believe Bahamians will appreciate the stand that we take in defense of that democracy by not sitting in this place until such time as our leader has been able to resume his seat in Parliament.
The Senate has adjourned to Wednesday, August 28th at 10 a.m. I'm Carla Palmer for ZNS Network News.
Well, PLP Senator Alex Storr added that he was shocked by the opposition's boycott today, considering the important legislation being debated.
Well, I was quite surprised by the boycott, actually, because when we arrived at the Senate this morning, we met members of the F&M present, and it seems as if they were prepared to work. And as a matter of fact, I congratulated them on the fact that they had come to do the people's work. It wasn't until later that we realized that they would actually boycott, and they were trying to make it a PR event for them. But I think it's shameless, because what happened in the House was in the House, and I think that they came to the Senate, they should have done the people's work. There were a number of landmark, important legislation, not just the stem cell, but to do with crime fighting and job creation. And I would think that they would want their voice heard and to show the Bahamian people that they're fighting on their behalf.